I'm home now. I got my cheapo knife. I want to make this video just showing you guys why I like cheap knives. This is the United Cutlery boot knife that I'm going to be reviewing soon. You saw it there. I was using it in the garden. It's all caked with mud and dirt. Obviously, I'm using the ball and chain style for a necklace. It seems to be the most pliable. I just like it. I'm used to it from the Silent Soldier, the Jason Browse custom. But anyway, this is what I use cheap knives for. I happen to be EDCing the Mannix, Spyderco Mannix 2, and I certainly wasn't going to break that out to dig into bags of dirt, and this was hanging on my neck. And this is perfect. This is why I carry a neck knife. It's very easily accessible. I popped it in and out of the sheath, you know, in between using it. It was right there for me. It was cheap. It was sharp enough, obviously, to cut the bags open. That's fine. Almost anything will do that. You can probably cut it open with a, you know, pretty narrow butter knife. But anyway, when I'm all done, turn some hot water on and wash it off like anything else. No special care needed here. When I'm all done, I want to make sure it's completely dried. There is a fuller, okay, a groove in here. So I want to make sure all the dirt is out of there. Now, what we put in the beds was gardening soil, but it wasn't like the premium stuff. So there was some mulch in there, very small pebbles here and there. So there's abuse of this blade. I'm just giving this a good wash. Same thing with the sheath, because I got dirt in there. Fill it up, pour it out. I don't know why some people get scared of doing this. You know, you can wash your knives, you know, with water. Not all your knives, but just make sure you dry them really well. If need be, use a hair dryer, you know, or a heat gun. Be very careful if you're using a heat gun or even a dryer around any of your molded sheaths, because you may, you know, change the shape of it with that. And obviously, be careful when you're washing your blade. But that's pretty much it. Shake this out. Grab a paper towel, pat this dry, and I will leave this, go in the bathroom and use the hair dryer to finish drying this, because you do want to make sure it's completely dry, obviously, to prevent any kind of rust from forming. I've been using this knife a lot before I showed this, but I figured, what the heck, I might as well film this today just to give you another reason why you may want to carry something cheap. I know a lot of people are against cheap knives. Oh my god, I carry that, you know, I used a knife like that when I was 9. Well, I certainly did, but I never grew out of it. Cheap knives serve a purpose. You see a lot of the wear on the blade now. There's already some wear. This coating isn't a great coating, so just with normal EDC tasks, it's been coming off, but certainly after that. Still nice and sharp. Factory edge. I don't sharpen these knives until after I review them. So, so far so good. I did find that the serrated portion of this blade worked best to just rip through that plastic bag. You know, I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with those gardening bags, the big 2.5 cubic foot bags of dirt. But anyway, job was done quite well with this little nifty knife. Very happy with it. So I want to do a video on it. This is what I do. There's nothing special. You don't need a special, you know, knife collector's cleaning machine. You know, soap and water. In this case, I didn't even use any soap. I'm blowing through the holes here to try to get any moisture out as well. Alright, same thing with the chain. That will also rust if you don't dry it. So, anyway, you guys get the point. But that's the deal. I love cheapo knives for purposes like this. So, came in handy. Of course, someone, my friend, anyone have a knife? And they both looked at me. Yep, you betcha. So, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. You will see a review on this as well as some other things. You can see there's still moisture inside the sheath, so I'm going to have to blow that out. Make sure I don't store the knife in there. But yeah, I'll do a full review on this after a little bit more use on it. And I have some other knives that are ready for review. So you'll see a bunch of knife reviews along with some other stuff soon. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your time as always, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.